Hello, Roahmmythril here once again.
You know, for a Scottish dragon, he sounds
Pay
awfully
no attention to me
British.
turning the sound back up. It's time for a bit of a departure. With Halloween just around the corner, or possibly today, depending on when I start getting these uploaded,
Next
I
time, start
decided
at the
I wanted
beginning of
to
the
do a
month.
Let's Play of a survival horror game.
Ooh,
As such,
Resident Evil?
I'm going with Silent Hill.
Ah,
It's a rather nice, atmospheric kind of series. I very much like it.
too psychological
So,
for my tastes.
yeah, hopefully this will be entertaining. This intro kind of introduces us to some of the characters we're going to be meeting, such as our protagonist, Harry Mason.
Spoilers,
It doesn't
he's
really
dead in Silent Hill
spoil
3.
It also shows us some of the things happening on our way to this lovely little town.
Obvious sarcasm is obvious.
Basically, the long and the short of it is, Harry Mason has a daughter by the name of Cheryl, who has been haunted by dreams telling her to go visit Silent Hill.
She should see a
So Harry has
psychiatrist.
decided to take her there. There's also this one scene in the intro that seems very strange. It's never really explained.
Oh, like
Most of it,
everything
if
in
you know
this
the
game is
backstory, You
normal?
can understand what's going on. But this one, I'll point
She
it out
looks
when
like
it
she's
comes
been in my
up.
laboratory
I'm
before.
wondering if anyone
Maybe she
actually can
has.
explain it.
Uh-oh, better buckle your seatbelt, Harry.
And it's not the officer in the tight pants there, no. Or the laughing nurse.
Must be on drugs.
So we're still driving off to town.
Wait for it.
And Cheryl gives us a look that shows that she's aggressively cute.
Don't get used to this. We don't see much of her.
Well, there's the cop's bike, but no cop. That's kind of unsettling. But now here's the thing. It's never explained what she's running from, what she's so startled by, or even where she is.
She wasn't startled by
No, I'd be
anything,
interested
she
to
wasn't
know.
running from anything, and her car simply
Swears
broke
we'll
down
look
and she
at this
decided to
because
walk
we
into town.
Crash our Jeep, and things start off. So, yeah, I'm going to be playing normal mode, I think.
Because that's the default, of course.
I don't know why the emulator skips like this sometimes.
Well, that's what you
Anyway,
get for
after
using
crash, wake
emulators
up.
instead of traditional CDs
It's
or whatever.
light out now. And
I don't
Cheryl
know, I
is
don't own a
missing.
game system.
So, we get out of the relative safety of our crashed Jeep and stagger into the fog. Here's our bizarre, trippy trails loading screen.
As if we're going to be seeing much of this.
Cheryl, where could you be?
Rome, you are bad at
Strange.
impersonations.
It's an overused movie line.
Ha! That is
At least
pretty
when we
cliche,
go to
isn't
town.
it?
Ah, if only you knew. So this is his main driving force, is trying to find his daughter. Can't fault him for that.
Emotions. Overrated.
Footsteps?
Probably your own.
Why, we've already found Cheryl. We could wrap this up in record time.
No way it's that easy.
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl? 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 Cheryl?
Oh. Bloody skipping.
Again, that's what you get for using emulators instead of a true
Cheryl
CD-ROM.
seems intent on playing keep away with us.
Or whatever they use in game
If
systems
you
these
walk,
days.
she walks. If you run, she takes off at a full speed trot.
Maybe she doesn't like her father. Perhaps Harry's not the good father we think he is. Who knows?
But there's a silhouette, she's gone down this alley.
Never go down an alley
So
in a
we take
survival
off in
horror
hot pursuit.
game. That's just 101.
Stiff-legged pursuit. And she's gone around the corner.
Beware of dog. Nice touch. And there's what's left of the dog, I'm assuming.
What is it? It's a bloody mess. What does it look like? Yet he
The
doesn't
first
seem
sign
overly
something's
concerned
going
by it.
pear-shaped in a survival horror game, the camera goes all tilted.
Can be a little hard to stop when he's going full speed. Around this corner, the darkness
And the
takes
second
over.
sign that something's going all pear-shaped in a survival horror game, the lights go out.
But we have a match, so we're fine.
Next time, bring a flashlight. That's obvious.
He actually seems a bit more disturbed by this wheelchair being here than anything else. Including the mess we saw earlier and the body on a gurney here.
Well, that would simply just fascinate
All he has
me.
there is just a curious, what's this?
Can't fault him for curiosity.
Yeah, things are getting messy. Chain link fences everywhere, barbed wire, blood. Somehow I don't think this is in the tourist brochure.
What is this?
It's one of my failed experiments.
What's going on here?
And now we meet our first enemy, the Claw Fingers.
Actually,
We
they're
don't have a weapon
mumblers.
right now, so
But he
that's
doesn't get
not
that
a
right
good
for,
thing.
I think, 8
Oh,
episodes.
come on, get out of the way. I have a point I want to prove. Get off, get off, get off.
Get
If you
used to
make it
hearing
all
that, by the
back
way.
to where you first came in. Oh, they have a surprise for you.
And that's the
It's
third
blocked by
sign
a
that
fence that wasn't
something's
there
going
before.
pear-shaped in a survival horror game. Epic cliche in
Ooh,
3,
I suck at
2,
this game.
1. Yep, it's a forced
Actually,
failure.
no,
They're everywhere
pretty
these
much force
days.
you to go through that. There's nothing you can really do about it. And we're fine. And what sight do we wake up to? The hottest cop in town.
Well, there are worse things to wake up to, I suppose.
Was I dreaming?
Well, you'd better hope you were.
Or else you're obviously very messed up in the
Like I
head.
was stabbed by
Must be
Thomas.
on drugs.
Oh, like I've been run over by a truck. But I'm alright, I guess.
Glad to hear it. You from around here? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Yeah, tell her all about it.
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist. I came here for a vacation. I just got here.
I don't know anything about a bloody dark alley.
She wasn't asking about a bloody dark alley.
I'd like to find out myself.
I just love that flat response there.
Have you seen a little girl
Ah, Harry's refrain.
It's a running gag.
last month? Short, black hair.
He'll ask this a lot.
Like I said,
But
running
can't
gag.
Sorry. The only person I've seen in this town is you.
And that makes you suspicious.
Until she runs into another human.
I'd tell you if I knew, believe me. But from what I can tell, something bizarre's going on.
No, really?
And this town seems so normal in the brochure.
What's your name?
Who's your daddy?
Who's your mommy?
Harry Mason.
Sybil Bennett. I'm a police officer from Bram's, the next town over.
That's good to know.
Wonder why there aren't any more police officers from Bram.
All dead. And the radio too.
That, not so much.
I'm going back to call in some reinforcements.
Why am I not
With
surprised?
that.
Yeah, don't expect any more reinforcements.
And we've heard all we need to.
Hold it. Where do you think you're going?
It's the town of
My
ventriloquists.
daughter. I've got to find her.
They don't move their lips when they speak.
Well, what do you expect? It's PlayStation 1
They speak their
graphics.
lines very loudly.
Dangerous out there.
Take this.
In that case, I need to find her now. Cheryl's my little girl.
He's a driven father.
I don't understand it at all.
Her out there by herself?
Have you got a gun?
Of
So,
course
the voice
not.
of reason and firearms.
No.
Take this. And hope you don't have to use it.
Wouldn't that leave her unarmed?
Now listen to me. Before you pull the trigger, know who you're shooting.
Ask their name, take them out for drinks.
Give them flowers, you know, the whole 9 yards.
And don't go blasting me by mistake.
Now that we won't be doing.
Maybe.
Got it?
Yeah. Thanks.
You do best to stay nearby. I'll be back with help as quick as I can.
We won't be holding our breath. Well, I wonder what's going to happen next time. Oh well. This playthrough isn't over yet after all.